Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm sharing an unforgettable experience. We got kicked out of Camp Flognaw and also discovered some new opportunities. Check it out.
Hey YouTube, thanks for watching. This is Wayne, man. On my way to work right now to go put in a little shit that yeah, man, every time Mike Tyson got a fight, some bullshit happens, man. I remember when he fought Roy Jones Jr., man, that's the first time that I ever did shrooms, man. And I had this chick over my house, man. And that's also the first time I ever went through a woman's back door, if you know what I mean. Like, practice safe sex and everything, you know what I'm saying, for sure. But like, that's, to be honest, that's the first time I ever had shrooms, you know what I'm saying. You know you gotta have a crazy life when you getting kicked out of a Tyler the Creator show. If you can't be at a Tyler the Creator show, that means if Tyler says you can't be there, if his people say you gotta go, something's wrong with you. And I'm not talking about you, I'm talking about me. Cause I went to Camp Flognaw Saturday for the first time. I've been wanting to go for years. And this is the 10th year anniversary, Camp Flognaw 2024. Huge lineup, Erykah Badu, Tyler of course, Mace gonna be there, Andre 3000, Schoolboy Q, Alchemist and Friends, Action Bronson, a whole bunch of people, yo. So, line up the crew. It's me. I'm not gonna name names, but it's me, two of my Asian homies, and one of my Mexican homies, right? So we're like Captain Planet. If you put our rings together, you can make Captain Planet. You got the United Nations. Only thing we're missing is a white boy. But there's four of us. We head to LA, and we got weed, we got mushrooms. We don't drink like that, so we ain't got no liquor like that. But it's a festival, so we're prepared. You know, we got our backpacks and everything, we good to go. Two of us have VIP passes and two of us have general admission passes. So when we get out of the car, we have to split, because VIP, you can get in another way, faster. So whatever. So once we get in, we rendezvous again, and in order to get drinks, we have to get the wristband. Now at the wristband, that's where all the bullshit happens, at the wristband counter. Because little did I know, right after we got our wristbands, we're all cool, and naturally we're going to a bar. We're going to go get some drinks and go enjoy some shows now. We hadn't even seen that one performance yet. It's a beautiful setting. There's carnival rides every day. Like, there's kids there. Kids under 5 can go for free. It's a lot of beautiful people there. It looks like it's gonna be a nice day, man. We were there around like 1:30. Missed like 1 or 2 performances, but it's all good. We got the rest of the night. Tyler comes on at like 10. Show ends at 11. We can go home. So after we're all collecting and everything, I'll pull out my mushrooms from my pocket, right? And I'm like, all right, let's go. I take some. I hand the little baggie to my boy. He takes some. He hands the bag to his boy. He's about to put some in his mouth, and like 4 people in regular clothes come up, man. And they look cool. I'm like, hey, y'all want some too? What's up? Hey, they're like, what's that in that bag? The next thing I know, someone's grabbing my arm. I'm like, oh shit. Chill out, bro. It's just mushrooms. Chill out, man. You want some? You ain't gotta be all raw. He's like, that's mushrooms? Pulls out a gold chain, and at the end of that gold chain it says LAPD. I'm like, fuck. I'm still cool though, because I'm thinking like, yo, man, this shit ain't no problem. It's like almost like weed, ain't it? I don't know the real law about mushrooms, but I'm thinking it's decriminalized, or at least not a problem. I look around and it's starting to make a little crowd around us and shit. So I look at the officer and I'm like, yo, bro, let's not make a scene. Whatever you want me to do, I'll go with you. Just don't put no cuffs on me, you know what I'm saying? He looks at me, he's like, you just took those mushrooms? And I said, I spit them out. I lied my ass off. The whole time I had the mushrooms in my mouth and they were like dissolving slowly, little by little, and I'm chewing them as much as I can while I'm talking to him without spitting them out, because I'm like, man, if I'm gonna go to jail, I'm gonna go to jail tripping. Because like at this point, I had already took like maybe like half a gram, and then I had took like another like maybe like 3/4 of a gram. So yeah, man, I'm on a little bit more than a gram of shrooms at this point, and it's just time for it to kick in little by little during this whole process, right? So he has me and my homies, right? And they take us to this back. They take us to this fence, almost to the same fence that we walked in at. But there's an exit right there. But right there, they have this fake ass command station. The police got this command station, right? And this is outside Dodger Stadium, right? And they sit me down. They sit my boys down at different tables, and they already got other people there too, right? Man, there's this white dude, man. I guess he gave him a fake ID at the age verification thing. Most of the people that were there behind there with our asses was there for giving fake IDs. But man, next thing I know, a little stretcher pulls up. You know the stretcher that they have when like a motherfucker gets tackled and they pray for him at a football game, and then when they wheel him out, he gives a thumbs up. That stretcher they be having his ass on. Man, they pulled that shit out. I was like, what's that for? They was like, hey, man, we don't know if you're under the influence, just in case you need an ambulance. But I'm like, man, fuck y'all, man. You ain't charging me for no ambulance. I can handle my drugs. So, the whole time, I'm feeling the shrooms starting to work. So, I hear the officer over my shoulder asking my boy at their table, so whose mushrooms were it? And my boy, he has like a thick Chinese accent. He goes, they're mine. And I was like, yo, this motherfucker is solid, yo. My officer asked me the same thing. Whose mushrooms were they? I said, they're mine. He said, where'd you get them? I said, I found them. So, you know. Got a court date now coming up. Got a misdemeanor for possession of psilocybin mushrooms at Camp Flognaw, bro, of all fucking places, yo. How you get kicked out of a camp for having mushrooms? Like, unbelievable, bro. So yeah, that's my story, man. I can't believe that shit happened, yo. Like I said, man, like if you getting kicked out of a Tyler the Creator show, bro, something's wrong with you. So I got some changes to make. The rest of the day was very inspirational, man. But yeah, got kicked out of Camp Flognaw, man. I can't even give y'all footage because wasn't there long enough to get none.
The brand is called Resto, and I think this capsule was called Late Bloomers or something like that. But Isaac and Christian, shout out to y'all.
For our third product, I would like to introduce this black shirt with white things and also green things. It's a black shirt for those.
I've always wanted to have a magazine personally.
Oh, sick.
And so, like, I've never found a way to actually do it. But, like,
Oh, you going? Okay.
there's this...
Okay. Thank you. My parents.
이제 하나님 말씀으로 하나님 말씀을 깨닫고 가지고 예수 그리스도와 연합되고 유나이티드 돼가지고 I don't think just Jesus Christ think about the with the world about everything에서 이 말씀으로 thinking하고 말씀으로 생각하고 말씀으로 보고 그렇게 되는 거 그렇게 되는 사람이 되는 거 그게 이제 내가 엄마가 목표다 올해의 목표다 맞나 그런데
Oh, thank you guys. You guys should be proud. Yeah.
I'll try.
That's what I'm talking about.
I was
man.
up. My friends, they're over. There was like the first shift that was like 7 to 1 a.m. And then another that came from like 12 to 4 a.m.
Yeah.
So we've just been up like sewing and whatever, like all this stuff.
Hi, I'm Christian. Thanks for coming. I'm gonna introduce our line of products, Resto's line of products. Ladies and gentlemen, for our first product, the light-colored Resto shirt. As you can see, there's a house on the front.
Generous man. Yeah, only 5.
I don't like super thick. So of course,
Here's the exclusive piece.
Because they're catching a genuine moment. Look at you.
that's probably you gotta go.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you take my
good.
Dude,
Thank for
Yeah, you got him good, bro.
that's a special edition.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I'm not like a.
That's beautiful.
How about a quote about your parents? How about a quote about your parents? Did they inspire you in any kind of way?
You know what's funny? Oh yeah, please take a look. Yeah. You know what's funny? Like, I think what's a beautiful thing to feel is like before they were pretty against it. You know, traditional kind of parents of like my older brother's a pharmacist.
Oh, wow,
so that's
yeah.
the path. It's like
Yeah.
okay, lawyer, pharmacist, whatever.
Yeah.
But I think like as they kind of saw me kind of like wrestle through depression and all that stuff, all that anxiety stuff, like and they saw what the creative stuff meant to me, and it actually was these types of shows that really was the first time I heard them say like, oh, I'm proud of what you're doing. Before, when I was doing day jobs, it's like, okay, but like you can still pivot, like you can still go to nursing school at any point. But when they saw like in the full form, like, yeah, actually I wanted to also do a magazine, so I faked a magazine, the first pop-up.
Wow.
Second one was like, I want to play Illustrator, so I played Illustrator.
Yeah.
Third one was like, can I make music videos? And so I, you know, just dabbling, but it was until I did those passion projects, they're like, oh, we're really getting to know you and why this means so much to you.
Right.
And so they were really on board with it. And so it was really
Do you feel
touching.
like even
But they also let me go to school for it. So I was like,
you feel like even with that? Oh well, I mean, at some point it had to come out.
yeah, it
Because
was.
you can't just do marketing for other people. I went to school for marketing originally,
Oh,
and that was I'm 42.
okay.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, I couldn't even tell. Oh, dang.
So that was
Yeah, you look
years
great,
ago.
man. 42 is good. That
Thanks,
gives me
man.
hope.
Yeah. You know, God is good.
Yeah.
But the marketing thing was just literally so I could just put out stuff like this and do.
Yeah.
But like I've always felt like the need to make money in a real way. So that's why I look at people like you, like gods, man. No offense, but I'm just like, wow, like yo, like you're really doing it, and
Yeah,
you know,
maybe. And I think you can too. Like,
I love
think,
your approach to it too. Just putting out.
Yeah, because honestly, it's funny. Like you mentioned, like I feel like this process made me believe that like, oh, God is good.
So right now I'm laying in bed. I'm just editing this video. I got my script right here. I didn't even really read it. So I don't know how the quality of this video is gonna come out. I'm still learning this YouTube thing. But yeah. All things aside, man. Home now. I just wanted to show you the stuff we did at Charles's studio. We ended up going to the studio after we left that store, and we created some inspiration boards to keep going for 2025. Just our goals, what we want to do and accomplish or whatever. Just putting these things on paper, you know. So my inspiration board that I made, it's right here. And oh, that's upside down. But yeah, on the bottom, this just represents us, how we're trapped in these fake ass buildings. We think we're kings, you know, it's hard to really see us, you know what I mean? I made this collage or whatever. It's really, I'm not gonna go through the whole explanation of it, but you know what I mean? The other side of it is to become a creator. Where they're going, they're gonna need roads. Where risk meets opportunity. And that's where things are gonna start happening for me, you know what I mean? So that's what I was saying about like, you know, no more concerts, no more of that kind of shit, man. I'm gonna focus on business, man. I've always been into music and art and everything, and it's just, by the way, I got this Camp Flognaw 10-year anniversary golf wang coin for sale, because I don't need this shit. I need the money to invest in myself instead of investing in other people's shit. Shout out to Tyler, the Creator, though. Yeah, I've been supporting that dude's career as a fan for like the past 10 years at least since '09. So shout out to him. But yeah, it's time to make some changes. Time to flip the coin. Like I said, if you want this, leave a comment and we'll talk. All right. God is good. About to call Charles. We going to church, man. Shit.